Ya. Dah, cepat ni. Medium pula.
Langsung.
Berarti 3 pula.
Medium 3, gila.
Gila orang.
Tapi levelnya 25 sih.
Oh, enggak, maksudnya 25 stage. Dua lima ada medium. Oh, 13 juta. Ini level 25. Dan tak ada unggul dipakai. Kata. Bisa rescue orang.
On the move. On the move.
On the move.
Entering the danger zone.
On the move.
Entering. Ready. Dropping off crew.
Understood. Awaiting instruction. Setting down.
Understood.
Listen. Drop.
Waiting instructions.
Entering the danger. Awaiting. Recalling crew. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base.
Gue enggak ada tempat.
Listening. Crew. Returning to base. Ready.
Listening.
Oh, udah ada.
Listriknya mana? Lagi hidupin tuh.
Gerbangnya.
Oh, gerbang belum. Oh.
Task completed.
Heading to operational area.
One.
On the move.
Wait, keluar,
Listening. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions. Arrived at
Ada mati
destination.
satu.
Drop.
Ready.
Entering vehicle. Ready. Set.
Awaiting.
Will do.
Tinggal itu.
Listening.
Anjir, banyak banget apa tuh?
Heading to operational area.
Listriknya udah. Oke.
Dropping off crew.
Listening.
On the scene. Understood.
Ready. Will do.
On the move.
Awaiting instruction. Understood.
Listening.
Task complete.
Will do. Arrived at destination. Listening. Set. Awaiting instructions.
Task completed. Got it.
On my way. Awaiting instructions. Task completed.
New orders received.
Crew, return. Awaiting and recalling. Returning to. Ready. Ready. Listening. Awaiting instructions. Set. Awaiting instructions.
Understood. Task completed.
On the move.
Task completed.
New orders received.
Task completed.
Listening. Listening. Awaiting instructions. Crew, return. Returning. Ready. Listening.
Listening. Got it.
Awaiting instruct. Recalling. Returning to. Ready. Enter. Listening. Returning to base.
Task completed.
An emergency has been completed.
Task completed.
An emergency has been completed.
Can't do that. On the move.
Heading to operational area. On the...
Ready.
Ready. Got it.
Oh, di sini.
Listening. Returning. Awaiting Returning to base. Awaiting Crew. Returning to base. Heading to
An
operation.
emergency has been completed.
Ready. On the scene. Awaiting instructions. Setting down. Ready. Understood.
Got it.
Listening. Understood.
Ready. Vehicle on the move. On the scene.
Listening. Ready. Dropping off crew. Got it.
Will do.
Task completed.
Listening. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
On the move. Setting down crew. Listening.
Got it. Task completed.
Pak clear.
Lagi nomor 5.
Kecuali ada muncul lagi nih.
Task complete.
New orders received.
Ready. Heading to operation. Awaiting. Understood. Awaiting. Dropping off. Got it.
Will do.
Ready. Setting. Listening.
Understood. Task completed.
Listening. Awaiting instructions.
Task complete.
Crew. Returning. Ready. Recalling crew. Returning to base. Listening. Move. Destination confirmed. Arrived at destination.
Task completed.
New orders received.
Task completed.
Ready. Listening. Awaiting instruction. Crew. Returning to base.
Task completed. Task completed. On the move. Task completed.
On the move. Ready. Recall it. Return. Listening. Crew. Returning to base. On the
An
scene.
emergency has been completed.
Ready. Setting down.
Awaiting instructions.
Heading to operational area. On the move. Awaiting instructions. Crew return. Returning to base. Ready. Dropping off.
Got it.
Arrived at destination.
Loh, ini panggil ambulan pas ini.
Heading to operational area.
New orders received.
On the scene. On the move. Listening. Set. On the. Understood. Ready. Dropping off. Will do. Arrive. Got it. Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Destination confirmed.
Awaiting. I'm on the move. Moving out.
On.
Got it. Listening. On my way.
Listening. Setting. Understood. Ready. Recalling. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready.
Listening. Understood.
An emergency has been completed.
Await. Returning to base.
Oh, kayaknya bisa meledak.
Task.
Ready. Will do. Heading to the operational area. Task completed. On the move.
Listen, recall, returning to base.
Astaga.
Taking damage. Task completed.
Loh,
Ready. Taking damage. Taking damage. Arrived at destination. Task.
Awaiting and crew, returning to ready.
Listening. Tap. Returning to base. And
On the move.
awaiting instructions. Returning to base. Task completed. And
Listening, recall it, returning to base. Taking damage. On the seat.
ready.
itu doang.
On the move.
Ready.
An emergency has been completed.
Heading to the operational area. Entering the danger zone.
Wind direction change. East.
Listening.
Ready. On the. Entering the. Will do. Task completed. Arrived at destination.
On the move.
Task completed.
Heading to operational area.
Gue urusan penyelamatan.
Entering the danger zone.
Oh, berarti
Ready.
tutup ya?
Entering the danger zone.
Nah, enggak.
Chaos level critical.
Understood.
Awaiting, setting down. Understood.
Oh iya, tutup.
Mana? Ini listrik.
Sebelah kiri ketutup ya?
Ini listrik. Ada tuh.
Pagar sebelah kiri dari orang yang diusir nih.
Oh, anjir.
Ketutup.
Nggak ada
Nggak
pula.
masuk.
Gue nggak ada pula ini.
Ready.
Space.
Listening.
Listening. Crew.
Lu, gua buka
Returning
lu.
to base.
Yang mana bukanya?
Diusir lu.
Entering the danger zone.
Space-nya pas lu dua-dua. Atau emang ketutup di situ?
Kalau medium ketutup berarti ya?
Tapi nggak ada tanda.
Awaiting instruction. Return.
Listen. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
Entering the danger.
New orders received.
On the move. Ready. Got it.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening.
Aduh, gua apa?
Entering the danger zone.
Gua mau keluar.
Arrived at destination. That will do.
Ready.
Ready. Setting.
Await. Understood.
Listening. Vehicle on the move. On the scene. Awaiting instructions. Heading to operational area.
Satu lagi kunci nih.
Entering.
New orders received.
Listening.
Ready.
Chaos escalation averted.
Arrived at destination.
Entering the danger zone. Task completed. Arrived at destination.
Awaiting it. Crew. Returning to
Emang nggak
base.
bisa masuk. Tuh.
Await. Dropping off.
Will do.
Will do.
Entering the. Awaiting instructions.
Listen. Recall.
Ready. Got it.
Chaos level critical.
Vehicle on the move.
Arrived
Emang nggak
at
bisa buka.
destination.
Tuh.
Nah, gagal ini. Berapa orang?
Task
Dua orang
completed. Awaiting. Got it.
mau pakai jurus.
Anjir, bertiga doang kan? Bisa sih. Ya pakai. Gimana sih? Nggak ada yang terlalu rawan kecuali yang ini pula bandit. Forfeit.
Task completed.
Efeknya apa?
Ready.
Ini gagal aja.
Gagal ya bang. Makin
Iya.
lama medium.
Ya mending gagal aja daripada forfeit. Forfeit pasti ada yang aneh.
New orders received.
Forfeit itu ini bang, gagal.
Ya maksudnya forfeitnya kan kayak ada efeknya. Kalau kalah doang kan nggak masalah. Kalah kan nggak ada rugi.
Returning to base.
Ready. Returning to base.
Entering the danger zone.
Ini masalahnya yang merah ini pula.
And
Heading to operational area.
Ini tuh gua hancur aja gitu.
listening.
Ready.
Loh ini kok satu lagi nggak masuk, Ustaz nih.
Entering the danger zone.
Kok
Arrived
bisa
at
bertiga doang?
destination.
Lagi sepi.
Awaiting instruction. Drop.
Understood.
On the move.
Wind direction change.
Ustaz itu
South.
gagal terus listrik.
Task completed.
Moving out. Listening.
Kita nggak ada
Entering the danger
listrik.
zone.
Chaos escalation averted.
Crew, return.
Possible.
Crew, returning to base.
Api masih ada. Bentar.
Enter.
New orders received.
Meninggal ya.
Awaiting instructions. Return to.
Listen. Crew,
Chaos level critical.
return. Dropping off. Listening.
Emang gagal nih bang.
Return.
Iya iya.
Ready.
Daripada forfeit mending gagal.
Destination confirmed.
On the scene.
Entering the danger zone.
Berapa izin lagi masukin sama dia?
Ini tiga listrik dia, Bang.
Entering the danger zone. Set. Understood.
Apinya ada juga kan. Mending gagal daripada forfeit. Forfeit mungkin ada efeknya. Kayaknya ngapain? Iya, parah. Kalau ngelak ketahuan ini nggak ada lag kosong gitu nih. Nampak. Terus easy pula. Itu.
On the move.
On the move.
On the scene.
Listening. Setting. Awaiting. Understood.
Almost moving out.
Awaiting vehicle on the move. On the scene.
Task completed.
New orders received.
Awaiting instructions. Understood. On the move. Heading to operational area. Heading to operational area. Ready. Use returning to base. Arrived at destination. On the scene. Awaiting instruction. Using special skill. Listening. Using special skill. Understood. Task completed. Returning to base. Listening. Ready. Returning to base.
Red destination confirmed. On the scene. Listening. Dropping off crew.
New orders received.
Understood.
Awaiting instructions.
Task complete.
Recall. Returning to base. On the move.
Task completed. Task completed.
Listening.
Task.
Crew. Returning to base. Await. Red. Got it.
An emergency has been completed.
I'm on the move. On the move.
On the move. Vehicle on the move.
Bantu tuh lah, terus.
Heading to operational area.
Entering the danger zone. On the scene.
Await. Setting.
Ready. Will do.
Listening. Drop.
Listen. Understood. Listening. Wait. Understood. Ready. Returning to base.
Ready. Moving out. Await. Destination confirmed. On the scene.
Ramai yang masuk.
Bagus lah.
Ada lagi 8 orang di situ.
Ya, bagus lah. Makin cepat kan?
Oh, cepat. Yang naik tangga nggak bisa rame.
Ya, itu cuma 2 orang.
Task completed.
Yang bulan kurang nih.
Nggak ada space. Ambil.
On the move.
Task completed. Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Crew. Returning. Awaiting. Recall. Returning to base. Ready. Setting down crew. Understood.
Got it. Will do.
Listen. On the move.
Ready.
Listening. Recall. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions.
New orders received.
Ready. Entering vehicle.
Heading to operational area.
An emergency has been completed.
Listening. Listening. Awaiting instruction. Using special skill. Ready. Listening. Returning to base. Tap. Awaiting
Ready. Got it.
New orders received.
Awaiting instructions.
Tap.
Crew. Returning to base.
Ready. Returning to base.
Task completed.
On the move.
On the move.
An emergency has been completed.
Ready. Returning to base.
Heading to operational area. Vehicle on the move. On the move.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Will do. Listening. Dropping off. Awaiting instructions. On the scene. Awaiting returning to base.
Listening. Ready.
New orders received.
Ready. Setting down. Got it. Listening. Dropping off crew. Understood.
Listen, I'm on the move. Awaiting. Moving out.
On the move.
Listening. Crew, return. Returning to base.
Ready.
Heading to the operational area.
Arrived at destination.
Ready. Will do.
Listening. Setting down crew. Got it.
Moving out. On the scene. On the scene. Awaiting instructions. Drop.
List. Understood. Entering
Fine.
danger zone.
On the move. Understood.
An emergency has been completed. New orders received.
Ready. Got it. Task completed. Ready. Task completed. Awaiting instruct. Recalling. Returning to... Listening. Returning to base.
Awaiting. Recall. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Ready.
Task completed.
Crew. Returning to base. Listening.
Task completed.
New orders received. An emergency has been completed.
Heading to the destination confirmed. Arrived at destination.
Heading to operational area.
Ready. Setting down crew.
Awaiting crew. Returning to base. Listening. Dropping. Oh, understood. Ready. Understood. Taking damage.
New orders received. An emergency has been completed.
On the move.
Heading to the operational area.
Task. Arrived at destination.
On the move. Arrived at
Listening. Task completed.
task. Listening. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
Ready.
Listening. Understood.
Awaiting. Vehicle on the move. On the scene. On the scene. Listening. Dropping off. Listening.
Task. Moving out. On my way. Got it.
Ready. Crew. Returning to base.
Wind direction change. West.
Awaiting instructions.
An emergency has been completed.
Heading to the operational area.
Awaiting instructions. On the...
Listening. Dropping off crew.
Got it. Listening. On the scene. Awaiting. Dropping off. Will do.
Task completed. Ready.
New orders received.
Task completed. Awaiting instructions. Awaiting instructions. Moving out.
Ready. Crew. Returning to base. Task completed. Task completed.
Task completed. Listening. Crew, returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Ready. Returning to base.
New orders received.
Ready. Got it.
Listening. Understood. On the move. Heading to operational area. Awaiting it. Dropping off. Awaiting it.
Moving out.
An emergency has been completed.
Understood.
Oh iya tuh ya.
Ready. Task.
Awaiting recall. Returning to base.
Listening.
Udah. 11 nih.
Hah?
Task completed. Will do.
Ya 11 doang.
Listening.
Gila susah bertiga.
Iya itu iya aneh emang.
Crew, return.
Waiting. Understood.
Oh,
Ready. Recall it. Returning to base.
diem tuh yang penting. Berarti banyak level rendah tuh. Full semua tuh.
An emergency has been completed.
List vehicle on the move. Arrive. Moving out. Destination confirmed. Vehicle on the move. On the move.
Oh ini yang sakitnya presiden ya,
Heading
mesti
to
dikawal
operational area. On the seat. On the move. Heading to operational area.
mesti dikawal tentara.
On the scene.
Kerjaan orang ini mobil lapis baja.
Task.
Arrived at destination.
Presiden tuh. Sepele.
Sebenarnya ikutan.
Task completed.
Pergiin duluan dua ekor duluan kan.
Listening. Return. Awaiting and ready.
Nah kayak gitu.
Returning to base.
Duluan dulu. Iya
Awaiting
salah.
instructions.
Come on.
Returning to base.
Asik aja.
An emergency.
Asan duluan tadi wajah dua, terus dua lagi belakang. Ini semua. Ada yang gratisan. Ini berapa gue 340 demon beli baju aja nih.
tempat apa?
Oh,
Bagian ya?
hah? Iya, yang diamond itu yang biru, ungu. Bagusnya apa? Avatar aja.
Nah, mau beli bertiga.
Enggak, gua kan ada 340 nih. Kan dapat gratisan. Lu kan nggak lu pakai ya?
Enggak, biar aja lah.
Oke. Bagusnya apa? Skin aja. Skin ada 199 udah. Kalau kebakaran sama Perfector hampir sama bentuk ini mobilnya. Masih dibedain.
Heading to operational area. On the move.
On the move.
Listening. Setting down crew. Ready. Dropping off crew. Await.
Awaiting instructions. Entering. Will do. Enter. Ready. Dropping.
Will do. Entering danger zone.
Ini ya,
Iya.
besok salah main orangnya.
New orders received.
Listening. Crew, return, ready. Recalling crew, returning to base.
Entering danger zone.
Heading to operational area.
Listening. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions. Vehicle on the move. Dropping off crew. Will do.
Udah.
Heading to operational area.
Heading to operational area.
Heading to the operational area. On the scene.
Awaiting setting down crew.
Red. Will do. Got it. Listening. Using special skill. Ready. Dropping.
Understood.
Task completed. List. Understood. Awaiting instruction. Returning to bed.
Ready.
Itu udah press. Mana lagi?
Heading to operational area. Destination confirmed. Task completed. Arrived at dropping off crew.
Got it.
Got it. Listening. Crew return. Returning to base.
Paket hemat ya. Ada dokter sama medik.
Iya, punya gua tuh.
Dokter paket hemat gila.
Iya. Apalah, apa?
Task completed.
New orders received.
Free satu slot kendaraan lah. Main.
Task completed.
Agak ribet makanya.
On the move.
Ready. Crew returning
Itu
to
yang
base.
legendary.
An emergency has been completed.
Arrived at destination. Task completed. Awaiting crew. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions.
Task complete.
Recall. Returning to base.
Wow, itu biji.
Listening. Using special skill.
Ini banyaknya Perfector.
Apa tuh?
On the move.
Heading to the operational area.
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting set.
Awaiting instructions. Got it. Ready. Set.
Awaiting instruction. On the move. Understood. Heading to operational area. On the scene. Dropping off.
Understood.
Dua lagi tuh firefighter.
Task completed. On the move. Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instructions. Listening. Got it.
Awaiting. Set. Got it.
Will do.
Ready. On my. Will do. Listening. Crew returning to base.
Belum lagi.
Will
Udah
do.
tadi.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Nah, gue kira udah sih. Belum.
Task completed. Task completed.
Hilang deh itu icon.
Listening. Crew, returning to base.
Semuanya dokter.
So, ini dari dokter masuk.
Penuh agak. Ini udah bisa.
On the move.
Orang-orangnya diem handphone.
Vehicle on the move.
Nah itu dia.
Task.
New orders received.
Minggu keempat ya. Nah, urutan ditunggu cepat ya.
Awaiting.
Nah berarti dia
Ready.
emang fokus
Will
gitu.
do.
Task. Understood. Come on. Will do.
Ready. Crew returning to base. Ready. Crew returning to base. Awaiting instruction. Recalling. Returning to base. Heading to operational area.
Task completed. On the move.
On the scene.
Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Crew returning to base.
Arrived at destination.
Heading to listening. Awaiting and setting.
Awaiting instruction. Will do. Return.
Listening.
New orders received.
Returning to base.
Awaiting setting.
Ready. Understood. Got it.
On the move. Vehicle on the move.
Awaiting and dropping off crew.
Ready.
Ready. Recalling crew. Returning to base. Task completed.
On the ready.
Task complete.
Returning to base. Heading to the operation. Listening. Dropping off crew.
Ready. Understood. Will do.
Ready. Setting down crew.
Oh, got it.
Arrived at destination.
Understood.
On the move.
Task completed. Task completed.
Dropping off crew.
Task completed.
On.
Listen. Will do.
Listening. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base.
Strip.
Task on the move.
Entering.
Moving out.
An emergency has been completed.
On the scene.
Awaiting crew. Returning to base.
Awaiting and awaiting instructions. Will do.
Ah damn. Banyak
Entering
tiba-tiba
danger
kuning.
zone. Heading to operate. Ready.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move. Take it. Listening. Dropping off. Got it. Taking damage. Arrived at destination.
Satu lagi tuh.
Astaga.
Satu lagi.
Satu.
Nah balikin lagi.
Aku bilang.
Nggak bisa balikin gitu. Ah, terparkir lagi. Kalau yang belum keluar sih masih.
New orders
Kabur duluan dia
received.
bang. Udah keluar mah.
Oh, udah keluar, Pak. Udah keluar, Pak. Kalau masih
Listening.
di jalan terus masih.
Understood.
Wind direction change. South.
Will do. Away.
Ready. On the move. Heading to operational area. On this, ready. Dropping off. Will do. Awaiting, setting, list, understood. Listening. Dropping off, awaiting instructions.
Ready. Will do. Listening.
Ready. Crew, returning.
Awaiting instruction. Understood. Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Recalling, returning to, listening. Crew, return. Returning to base.
New orders received.
The best. The best.
On the scene. Dropping off.
Will do. Task
Awaiting recalling crew. Returning to base. Task completed. Heading to operational area. Task completed. Task completed.
on the move.
Task completed. Task completed.
On the move. Listening. Crew. Returning to... Ready. Recalling. Returning to base. Arrived at destination.
Buset, nomor 6 belum ada
An
medic.
emergency has been completed.
Belum good. Masih 8 detik. Lama.
Ini nomor 6 dibiarin aja ini.
Ya, belum ada space.
Biar apa aja nomor 6.
Eh,
Aku nomor 6. Jangan ada yang...
Awaiting and dropping off crew. Await.
New orders received.
kenapa?
Listening.
Ready. On my way.
Listening. Returning to base.
Ready. Returning to base.
Ready. Destination. Moving out. On the move. Returning to base.
Banyak kan?
Heading to operational area.
On the move.
Arrived at destination.
Awaiting. Will do.
Listening. Setting.
Got it.
An emergency has been completed.
Dropping off crew.
Awaiting instructions.
New orders received.
Ready.
Listening. Understood.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instructions.
Rambut tumbuk,
Got it.
ambulan dipanggil.
Kalau ada yang ada sakit,
Ada.
Task completed.
tak ada yang sakit.
Listening.
Task
Tembak-tembak
complete.
nggak ada yang sakit. Kocak ini.
Returning to base.
Awaiting. Recalling. Returning to base. On the move.
An emergency has been completed.
Heading to operational area. On the scene. Ready. Crew, returning to base.
On the move. Heading to the operational area.
Await.
New orders received.
Got it.
Listening. Got it.
Listening. Moving out. Ready. Destination confirmed. On the scene.
Ready. Dropping off.
Got it. Understood.
Awaiting and setting down crew.
Will do. Awaiting instructions. Dropping off. Listening. Task completed. Task completed.
Got it. On the move. Ready. Returning. Awaiting and recalling. Returning to base. Arrived at desk. Listening. Setting down.
Got it.
An emergency has been completed.
Enak man.
New orders received.
Alah, Pak jarang. Tunggu dua lagi.
Heading to operational area. On the move. Ready.
Disambut.
Setting down.
Understood.
Awaiting instruction. Drop.
Ready. Will do.
Task completed. Awaiting instructions. Recall it. Returning to. Ready.
Task completed. Task complete.
Crew, return. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Listening. Awaiting instruct. Recalling. Returning. Ready. Crew, returning to base.
Ready.
New orders received.
On the scene.
Recalling. Returning to base. Heading to the operational area.
Ready. Dropping off crew.
Got it. On the scene.
Got it. On the move.
Listening. Dropping off crew.
Understood. Got it. Task completed. Arrived at destination.
Awaiting instructions.
Heading.
Ready. Returning to...
Awaiting instruction. Crew, returning to listening. Setting down. Will do. Ready. Drop.
Ready.
Got it.
Understood. Listening. Got it.
On the move. Arrived. Setting down. Understood.
Will do.
Elevator ada kan? Enggak.
Ya lagi nunggu dia.
New orders received.
Tunggu dia oleh.
Heading to operational area.
Task completed.
Heading to operational area.
Ini orang nggak sekolah.
Arrived at destination.
Task
Kerja.
completed.
Drop it.
Ready. Understood.
Arrived at destination. Awaiting it. Recalling. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Listening. Crew, returning to base.
Task completed.
An emergency has been completed.
Understood.
Got it.
Listening. On my way.
Wind direction change. West.
Awaiting and recall. Returning to base. Ready. Recalling crew. Returning to base. Heading to operational area. Returning to base.
Astaga, api orangnya belum dipadamkan.
Mana?
Heading to the operational
Oh
area.
iya, Bro. Unjuk rasa apa masih ada?
Arrived at destination. Setting down.
Understood.
Task completed. Task completed. Task completed.
Await crew. Returning to base.
Selesai.
Ready. Recalling.
An emergency has been completed.
Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Iya lah, kalau legendary itu aja. Dragon ini diamankan. Berat 10.000 Zak. Oh, gila.
Ngeri kali.
Itu parah. Cari 1.000 susah. Nangis semua.
Ya, top up aja lah.
Oh enggak. Gila.
Top up kan yang paling mahal 800.000.
Mending beli Baldur ya.
Macam beli game 1 biji ya.
Itu makanya kan. Sama tuh kayak Monster Hunter tuh. Iceborne tuh ya seharga beli game lagi. Makanya males.
Kenapa? Kan nggak ada tulisan ya, dilarang dikasih.
Easy kayaknya. Udah first. Oh, ada Java Gator.
Heading to operational area. On the move.
Can't do that. Heading to operational area.
On the scene. Arrived at destination. On the move. Heading to the operational area.
Arrived at destination. Listening.
Ready. Using special skill. On the scene. Awaiting instructions. Listening. Using special skill. Task complete. Ready. Setting down.
Got it.
Awaiting dropping off.
Understood.
Task completed. Ready. Will do. Awaiting instructions. Understood.
Orang berhenti sendiri.
Task completed.
Rame nomor 1 tuh, ngapain lu?
Ya cuman
An emergency
Kalau
has
kanan
been
nggak auto
completed.
gitu.
Ready. Drop.
Ready. Moving out.
Udah semua.
Listen. Crew return. Returning to base.
Listening. Returning to ready. Returning to base. Listening. Recalling. Returning. Ready. Crew. Returning to base.
Heading to operational area.
New orders received.
Vehicle on the move. Setting down crew. Understood.
Got it. On the move. On the scene.
Heading to operational area. On the move.
Gila.
On the scene.
Lakuannya itu.
Ready.
Task completed.
Awaiting drop. Listening. Got it.
Task. I'm on the move.
Listening. Setting down. Awaiting.
On my way.
Ready. Recalling. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Taking damage.
Ambulan belum dibalikin tuh.
Udah tekan dah.
Crew, return.
Loh. Oh belum. Oh. Lagi belum balik. Nah, makanya repot deh duluan.
Listening.
Ready. Will do.
Awaiting instruct. Got it.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move. Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instruct. Returning to base.
Ready. Moving up. Listening. Vehicle on the move. On this. Awaiting. Dropping off. Awaiting instruction. Got it. Arrived at destination.
On my way. Listening. Understood. Awaiting instruct. Will do.
Heading to operational area. Returning to base.
New orders received.
On the move. Task completed. On the move. Task completed.
Listening. Awaiting instruction. Crew, return. Returning to ready.
Task completed.
Recall. Returning to base. Listening.
Taking damage. On the scene. Task complete.
Crew, returning to base.
Listening. Ready. On the move. Destination confirmed.
Merah ya.
Heading to operational area.
Awaiting instruct. Dropping off.
Got it.
Heading.
Listening.
Lagi hancur nih. Ada reparasi nggak?
Arrived at destination. Dropping off curb.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instructions. Recall. Returning.
Ready. Setting.
Red. Will do.
Ready. Ready.
Oh, simpan. Satu lagi.
Understood.
Ya,
Arrived at destination.
supply chain. Supply chain.
Task completed.
Masih bisa bertahan.
Task completed. Listening. Recalling. Returning to base.
On the move.
Thanks.
Ready.
Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base.
Arrive. Ready. Setting. Awaiting instruction. Understood. Lift. On the move.
Awaiting instructions.
Allah Tuhan.
Ciao.
Pada ke nomor 4 semua.
Tadi gue hitung udah pas berempat.
Begede dari situ.
On the move.
Gue udah bawa 3. Terus yang keempat gue kira udah ada. Ya udah cabut. Lagi jalan gitu nih.
Listening. Got it.
New orders received.
Setting.
Understood.
Can't do that. On the move.
Ready. Recalling. Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base.
Awaiting and dropping off.
Got it.
Awaiting instructions. Crew. Returning.
New orders received.
Listen. Vehicle on the move. Arrived at destination. Ready. Crew, return. Returning to base.
Task completed. Heading to operational area.
An emergency has been completed.
Understood. Understood. Arrived at
Awaiting. Recall. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
on the move.
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting instructions. Taking damage. On the scene. Ready. Using special skill. Listening. Using special skill. Task completed. Task
Ini belum ada ukuran lebih besar lagi ya? Kayak apa? Pindahin gedung gitu.
Awaiting instructions. Will do. Ready. Got it. Task completed.
New orders received.
Heading to operational area.
Awaiting instructions. Listening. Returning to base. Awaiting. Returning to base.
Listening. Vehicle on the move. Set. Ready. On the seat.
Understood.
Awaiting instructions. On my way.
Listening. Returning. Ready. Returning to base.
Yes.
I can't do that. On the move. I can't do that. On the scene. Heading to operate. Dropping off. Await. Setting down crew.
Got it.
Up. Red. Destinate. Listening. Listening.
Awaiting instructions. Got it.
Ready. Moving out. Understood. Heading to operational air. Returning to base.
Task completed. Task.
On the move. List. Moving out.
New orders received.
Arrived at destination. Arrived at destination. Crew, returning, awaiting instructions. Will do. Ready. Listening. Listening.
Ya.
Recall it. Returning to base.
Siap sih. Tak banyak bomnya. Bangker dia.
On the move. Ready. Destination confirmed.
On the move.
Listening. Setting down. Awaiting. Dropping off.
Ready. Listening. On the scene.
Cukup 4.
New orders received.
Returning to. Listen. Crew. Returning to base.
Awaiting. Setting down crew.
Listening. Will do. Understood. Got it. Awaiting.
An emergency has been completed.
Crew return. Ready. Task
Ready. Understood.
Ada satu bom lagi. Enggak. Loh. Lu dibunuh.
Kan
Waduh.
aku itu.
Awaiting instruct.
Lah, gua
Returning
kira
to
udah
base.
cukup-cukup aja tuh orang. Enggak.
Task completed.
Oh, enggak terbakar. Tapi itu cukup-cukup aja orang. Gua pasang dua tadi.
Destination confirmed. Task completed. Task completed.
on the move.
Ready. Vehicle on the move.
Heading to operate.
Awaiting instruct.
Listening. Got it. Understood.
New orders received.
On the scene. Ready. Crew. Returning to base. Arrived at destination. Awaiting and dropping off crew. Understood.
On my way.
Listen. Setting.
Moving out.
Will do. Ready.
An emergency has been completed.
Will do. Ready. Tap. Awaiting instructions. Listening.
Ready. Returning to base. Awaiting instruct. Will do. Listening. Understood.
On the move. Awaiting instructions. Listening.
New orders received.
Dulu lama.
Setting down.
Got it.
Arrived at destination.
Lama aja.
On the move. Heading to the operational area. Task completed. On the scene. Task complete.
Awaiting instruct. Crew returning to base. Moving out. Ready. Vehicle on the move. Arrived at destination.
Ready. Dropping off crew.
Await. Understood.
Listening. Setting.
Got it.
Task completed.
Task completed. Listening. Returning to base.
New orders received. New orders received.
Ada slot.
Ready. Crew. Returning to base. Awaiting it. Recalling. Returning to base.
Ready. Recalling. Returning to base. Await. Crew. Returning to base. Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination. Set. Await.
An emergency has been completed.
Will do. I'm on the move.
Wind direction change. South.
Got it. Got it.
Dari sini.
On the move.
New orders received.
Arrived at destination. On the move. Heading to operational area.
On the move.
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting instructions. On the scene.
On.
Awaiting instructions. Setting that.
Wait. Will do. Task completed.
Awaiting. Dropping off crew.
Will do.
Listening.
Ready. Understood. Ready. Dropping off crew.
New orders received.
Ready. Recalling. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Listening.
Task completed.
Returning to.
Ready. Recalling. Return. Awaiting. Crew. Returning to base. On the move.
An emergency has been completed.
Siapa? Masih ada sniper ya? Oh, udah.
New orders received.
Apa yang semuanya muncul?
Dropping off crew. Arrived at
Listening.
on the move. Head vehicle on the move. On the move.
On the.
Awaiting and dropping off crew.
Will do.
Listening. Setting down.
List. Understood. Waiting instruction. Setting.
Understood. Listening. Recall. Returning to base. Ready. Listening. Will do.
Ready. Will do.
New orders received. Chaos escalation averted.
Ada orangnya muncul.
Listening. Recalling. Return. Awaiting and crew. Returning to base. Listen. Understood.
Ready.
Task.
Chaos level critical.
Heading to operational area.
Waiting it. Recalling crew. Returning to base. Task completed.
Ready. Setting down crew.
Task completed.
New orders received.
On the scene.
Awaiting instructions.
Moving out. Heading to operational area. On the move. Awaiting. Recall. Returning to base. Listening. Dropping off crew. Understood. Ready. Setting down crew. Awaiting it. Will do. On the scene. Awaiting. Dropping. Got it.
New orders received.
Ready. Will do.
Banyak bulannya.
Listening. Understood. Task completed.
Heading to destination confirmed.
Task completed. Awaiting instruction. Got it.
On the scene. Ready. Setting down.
Ready. Will do.
Gagal ini. Biar
Nomor 11 nggak selesai-selesai.
Ya banyak kali orang sakit ya. Orang gila semua sakitnya.
13 itu belum dipulangkan loh.
Task completed.
Ini baru kelar ya.
Crew, returning to base.
Ngurusin 14 nya nggak jelas nih, banyak kali penyakitnya.
Task completed.
Listening.
New orders received.
Ready. Recalling. Return. Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Listening.
Chaos escalation averted.
Oke.
Task completed.
Crew, return. Returning to base. Ready.
Task completed.
Awaiting. Moving out. On the scene.
Task completed.
On the move.
Banyak kali pocket.
Chaos level critical.
Ready. Recalling. Returning to. Awaiting.
Awaiting. Will do.
Listening. Vehicle on the move. Ready. Dropping off crew. Listening. Understood.
Ready. Got it.
Heading to operational area.
Task completed.
Listening. Crew. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Ready.
Understood.
An emergency has been completed.
Nah, ya.
Task completed.
Gitu doang.
Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Recalling. Returning to base. Listening.
Clear, nggak bisa.
Banyak kali penyakit cuy. Bulan gue nggak cukup mana. Ya sakit tuh ya yang repot tuh nah.
Penyakitnya lama rupanya.
Iya. Ya orang tuh nembak, ditembak sakit, repot loh ya. Udah hidup repot, direpotin. Ya udah.
Yalah, aku out lah.
Ya.
Capek.
Ya.